There we go. Hey, we want to thank you guys for coming out today. We're trying to do something a little bit different than we've ever done. Uh, we had talked, me and Nate, when we went to the Reds giveaway, that the basketball teams get to do the meet the team nights, and they're together. And unfortunately, the softball and baseball organizations have never done anything together. So we thought it was time to bring it together. We're going to try something new. We are really flying by the seat of our pants on this thing because we've never done it before. So if it's good, we'll take credit for it. If it's bad, somebody in Northern Kentucky told us to do this. So what we're going to do is each team will bring a class up, and the coaches will talk about the players, ask the players some questions, give the players some time to answer those. And then Sam's also here from the Falmouth Outlook, and he will ask some questions for that too. So to lead us off, the baseball team is going to go first. Of course, I think everybody knows Nate Jones. It's pretty fortunate that we got a guy with Nate's experience to be here for the boys and to help with them as their growth of the program. So I will go ahead and turn it over to him. He can introduce his staff, and he can go from there.
Absolutely. Like James said, we appreciate everybody being here, and it's something new that we're trying. So we're open to suggestions and anything like that afterwards. Mainly to James, not us though. But without James talked about me, but I couldn't do it alone, and so I have an awesome staff here. Obviously, sitting to my left, Coach Brent Yelton and Coach Eric Biddle. We got Coach Larry Carlisle as well, who's not here today, but a lot of people already know Mr. Yelton, or Coach Yelton as Mr. Yelton, as he is a teacher at the high school here. But like I said, I can't say enough about these guys. I don't claim to ever know anything that I'm doing, but these guys, keep me on that straight line and help me out. And, they're a great asset to the team, and I think the boys obviously love them too. But can't say much or too much about these guys. They're awesome. You boys have anything to say? All right. But we'll get it kicked off. We'll get our senior class up here. We'll get it rolling. We got 3 seniors this year. We got Mr. Jacob Frisch, Patrick Patton, and Jaden Ford. And obviously, as I call them, they're new to this too. As I call them, they should have walked up here. Yeah, okay. Right on. So we're coming up with some questions for the kids, and especially this senior class. They're the 3rd year under our new coaching staff since we've been here, and so some of the things we wanted to ask them, like, what are their expectations for this coming year?
Well, obviously we're a pretty young team. We only got 3 seniors, but I think we're going to surprise a lot of people with how hard we want to work and how hard we work every single day to get better.
I think we can see a lot of winning in the next coming years with our team being younger. It's gonna come later on, and I think we're gonna be district champs soon.
Ooh, I like it, Pat.
I believe that we're going to have a pretty good team this year, maybe one of the best teams in the past 3, and potentially win the district championship. And with the next coming years, I believe we could have a better team to potentially be the best in the district.
And one thing I should have led off with this group of seniors is their leadership. It's something I think all 3 of them had taken a big step this year, and we certainly appreciate it, especially with all the young guys. They're leading, these guys here are leading by example. There's no griping or back talking or anything like that. They just get to work, and all 3 of them said they want to be better, and they got lofty goals of having more wins this year. And this doesn't pertain necessarily to the baseball side of things, but just tell a little bit about your plans after you graduate this year, fellas.
Well, I've signed and I joined the Navy, so in a couple years I plan on becoming a Navy SEAL. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but
After graduation, I'm attending Kentucky Welding Institute. I'm gonna go on the road as a pipeline welder.
On the road?
After I graduate, I plan on attending American College of Barbering down in Florence, Kentucky, and even potentially becoming one of the middle school football coaches.
Yeah. That's awesome right there. So what? If you need a welder and a haircut, we got some boys for you. And this is just tell them a little bit about yourself as far as who is one of your role models growing up, and just tell us a little bit of why that person was your role model.
Well, I don't know if any of you guys remember Jay Bruce, but I always loved Jay Bruce. He played for the Reds. He had a lot of home runs that I remember.
My role model growing up was always my grandpa. He's a Vietnam veteran and a farmer, and I couldn't imagine being anything like he is.
I'd say one of my role models growing up would be my dad. He was a U.S. vet, and so growing up, I wasn't able to see him a whole bunch. But now, living down in Pendleton, I get to see him a lot more, and yeah, he helped me a lot.
I thought it was funny. Jacob was saying, I don't know if you'll remember him or not. And as we look around, like he's talking to all older people, like we don't remember who J.D. Bruce is. But no, that was great answering, fellas. I think Mr. Sam's got a question for us all.
Yeah, for all you guys as well as Coach Jones, just talk a little bit about, when last season ended and you started to look ahead to the off season. What kind of things did you think you need to focus on as far as just improving for your senior season? And Coach Jones, just overall with the team, what kind of things did you feel like you needed to focus on with the team to be better for this coming season?
Well, these boys know it, the answer to this for sure, what I'm going to say. But, it took me a while to get over us losing the first round of districts to Nicholas County 10-0. We beat them our first game here at home. They beat us down there on a walk-off. And then I don't know exactly what happened, but, they beat us 10-0. It was almost a different team. And one thing that us coaches that we talked about was like they were a completely different hitting team than they were during the season. And so, that didn't sit well with me. And so the guys can attest to this. We've been, after our first year, we made a lot of errors. We're averaging 6, 7, 8 errors a game. So the second year, we focused on defense. And last year, just making contact with the ball, actually getting the big hit and, scoring 2 or 3 runs is where we kind of struggled. And so we've been doing a lot of hitting. Oh, okay. You're not talking right now?
No.
Okay. Got to eat the mic.
Technical difficulty.
Can you hear me now?
Oh.
That's-
Oh, there it is now. Oh, wow, you can really hear us. Now I don't know how to use this thing. But no, one thing we're going to work on was hitting. And we emphasized that from day one. And it's been raining a lot. Obviously, we can't get outside a whole heck of a lot, but we've been hitting into the ox gym absolute every day. That's what we're doing, is hitting. We're going to try to create more offense. Either it's getting that big hit that I talked about or laying down bunts. We have a bunt station every day that we're doing it, and we're going to have to manufacture those runs. But what do you think, guys?
Well, in the past 5 years or so that I've been here, this team's always had a problem with working together, and it's always been a one person wants to do what they can for themselves and their stats, but we're finally becoming a team, and we're thinking about each other and how to get better together and not just get better as one person.
Similar to what Jacob said, it's not a one-man show this year, and kind of last year too. I mean, everybody on the team gets along with each other, and we can work better as a team to get some wins this year.
Similar to them too, but I believe that from the mental standpoint, we're not all Debbie Downers compared to the last few years, and we're not getting after each other. And this year, we have a lot of younger guys, I believe, that can come in and help us win more games. And even if they're not playing a whole bunch, just keep the team up and make sure everybody's heads up.
Nice, fellas. I like all those answers as a coach, that's for sure. But if y'all want to give them a round of applause, and we'll get the juniors up here next. And as our juniors walk up, I'm trying to look, see who all we got. We got Colton Ortlow, Jaden Frisch, Micah Biddle, and Bryden Moore.
Oh, and we got 4 seats. Oh, I still end up being first. Good.
No, it's all right.
Is it the same question?
And no, it's not the same questions, all right? So you got different questions. My first one is just a little bit of a fun one. Like, how does it finally feel to be an upperclassman? Not only in school, but in the baseball ranks too.
It's pretty cool. You know, I like it. Fun hanging out with all the younger guys, teaching them what you know and what you've learned over the years.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I mean, all the younger guys look up to you, and just the class before us, we always looked up to them as we came through the ranks, and yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great. You know, get to hang out with the little guys, teach them what, you know,
All right, first,
Well,
just
we-
spill my answer. Chill, bro. All right, bro.
well, it's great being an upperclassman, teaching the younger kids how we roll around here, you know. That's about it. I don't know.
I can't
Well,
say anything with your
in school and on the team, you just get to be more of a leader and bring the younger guys up towards like where you are, and you know that you're higher than them, so you can teach them like things that we've learned in our experience throughout the school.
So obviously, they're still juniors. They're working on the maturity part of things here, learning how to public speak and whatnot. But I promise we'll get through it. What are you most looking forward to for this upcoming season?
Getting another chance to beat Nicholas County in the district. That killed me last year, losing that bad. When we had a chance to beat them once and then had a chance to beat them again. So losing that bad it killed me.
I'm looking forward to getting another year to spend with the guys and go back and get another chance to get the district championship.
Same with Ortlow.
Oh, shit. He's got it. He's got it.
Thank you.
Y'all stay.
He's got it.
Winning district championship this year, obviously, and not losing Nicholas or Harrison again. We beat them both this year, hopefully, and have 20 plus wins this year.
Plus wins.
Well, first of all, I see a lot of potential on our team that there hasn't really been in the past couple years, so I look forward to seeing us have more winning games and us go to districts, and maybe we can blow Nicholas out.
First thing we say, don't say anything stupid, Jimmy.
Right on. Not bad answers so far. We're getting a little bit better. We can get through it. But last question I have: what are some of your personal goals for this upcoming season?
I'd have to say bat above 300 and finish the year with 3 or less errors.
Try to have an ERA under 3 and possibly throw another no-hitter.
Another one. Okay, we're live. Shoulders off.
Bat over 200 at least, no errors.
I honestly just want to see improvement with my hitting. I realized that throughout the past couple years, I haven't had a lot of power. I just want to see that improve this year, and be able to improve my back.
Hey, Sam, do you have anything to ask this group?
I'll just say, just because you guys are juniors and you've been around Coach Jones now for a few years, what's been the biggest thing that you've been able to learn from him since you started on the varsity team?
I'd say just to never give up and keep working. He's always good about telling you what you're doing wrong and showing you how you can do it better. Same with all the coaches. Eric, Yelton, Carlisle, they're all good at it.
Yeah, just work ethic. He's always pushing us to be better and to become a better team.
Y'all are taking all my answers. Chill. Can't think. I was taking my answers. Alright. He always brings a good attitude to the team and learning. He teaches us how to work and be mature out of school and I don't know. Work ethic, obviously, with all the coaches throughout of all of them. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know.
I've learned there's always room for improvement, and coaches know best. So as long as we are listening to them and following what they say, we will be able to improve our skills and abilities.
Right on. I like those answers because I don't think I had any influence standing right behind you all. So thank you guys for that. Now beat it. Sophomore. We got our sophomore class. These all start coming up. We got Kevin Miles, Ellis Shutters, Cade Jenkins, and Carter Long. Go first. Go right ahead.
There is a hot mic. I thought you were lying.
And so I've got, I try to make them simpler and easily as we go down because, we had struggled there with our junior class a little bit, but we're going to keep rolling here. What part of your game have you improved the most?
Probably hitting the ball.
I definitely have to go with also hitting the ball.
I would have to say probably communication and fielding.
Okay.
Just getting better at just baseball IQ. Being a catcher, you always gotta make the right decisions. So I feel like the more I play, the more I get better at that.
So yeah, they're already hitting it right on the nail on the head. Hitting. I mean, hitting is where we're all trying to improve. Just making contact. And Kevin said it. Something we talk about daily at practice is our baseball IQ. And I haven't got to brag on them just yet, but this group that we have here, there's their baseball mentality, their baseball IQ, knowing what to do with the ball before it's hit to them. Just being ready for that play, the next hit. And the next opportunity is something we really harp on for them to, so they're not panicking. They know what to do if the ball is hit to them. Is what we've been working on. So I like those answers too. What does being a good teammate mean to you?
Showing support to all my teammates, like batting, pitching, fielding, anything like that.
Being a good teammate is definitely when a guy makes an error, coaching him back up instead of breaking him down after and just teaching him how to do the right way.
Kind of going off what Ellis said, being a good teammate is just picking each other up after something happens that could possibly make the other guy upset or overwhelmed.
Yeah, going off what both these guys said, baseball is already hard enough. So when somebody makes an error, you don't want to tear them down because that's just going to make it worse.
And that's also something we talk about is picking each other up. We're a family. Almost every day we let somebody break us down in the middle of the high fives or handshake. And a lot of times, probably 9 out of 10 times, they want to say family. So we talk about that a lot. We harp on that a lot. Just being brothers out there on and off the field. So it's nice to hear those answers too. But a little bit about you all kind of growing up. What sport figure did you look up to most? And why? You don't know?
I don't have a sport figure to look up to. I just play.
All right.
I definitely looked up to watching Joey Votto play. Just watching the Reds and him play, it's just great to watch.
I grew up watching baseball with my grandma, and I didn't really have a favorite player, but it kind of sparked me wanting to start playing, and that's where I am now.
Probably Bryce Harper, because if you know him, you know he's a bad dude. Like me.
I like it, fellas. I like it. Thank you all for coming up here. We'll get the freshman class up here next. So freshmen, you can start walking up here. This is one of our bigger groups, class groups. We've got Tyson Ford, Connor Sturgill, Jesse Shutters, Colton Galon. If you notice that we got some sets of brothers on the team. Brody Nichols, Houston Polly, who's back there? Kane Cummins. I got you all right. But you know, as you can tell, this is one of our bigger groups, and this is you know, the future of our program. Some of the guys are going to be helping out at the varsity level now this year, and some of the guys are going to continue to develop. And we're going to have this class of juniors and seniors when obviously when they're upperclassmen, when they grow, when they get stronger and hone in their baseball skills even more. So we're definitely excited for the future. An easy question for you all: what do y'all enjoy most about playing baseball, and why?
I probably enjoy pitching, just because you can do what you want and you just have your fun.
I like pitching because I can be able to control the game and turn it over. Just like working with the team, getting better out through the season.
Probably just the group of guys we're around. They just always make the practices and games a whole lot better.
It's probably just playing with the team and just developing with each other.
I like playing baseball, just to have fun and play with my buddies.
I like hanging out with my best friends and playing baseball.
Heck yeah, that's what it's about. Friends and family, baby. So what is your favorite sport and why? And it doesn't have to be baseball because we're in baseball tonight. If it isn't, we're running.
I would probably say baseball because I do it all year round. You travel, you do it for like 6 years.
I'd probably say baseball because I've been doing it my whole life. And I play basketball and baseball, but I like them both. So I don't know which one to pick.
Probably baseball because the weather's the best during the sport.
Probably baseball because I grew up watching and playing it.
Baseball because I can play with my buddies.
I play football and baseball, and I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite?
That's because you went football.
He's not trying to run.
You ain't gonna,
His favorite's
come on.
football, that's
You can
why.
tell us, it's all right.
Both.
Oh, gosh, you got lucky. You got lucky because we're going to be running in front of y'all and show y'all how to do our sprints. What are some qualities that you guys think describe a leader?
I like staying calm, helping others, and just being a good teammate.
Be able to pick each other up when something happens and don't let it to go on. Just building the team up when people just go down and just rise them up and we're playing.
Picking everyone up after making an error or something and just setting a good example for the team.
Like Jesse said, just picking each other up.
I'm gonna say being nice to each other and helping each other after something bad happens.
Picking each other up and being hardworking and trustworthy.
Yeah, look at this, fellas. Not bad, fellas. Not bad at all. Might have done better in that junior class. I'm just kidding. Thanks, fellas. Y'all can go. We'll get to our 8th graders. Good job, boys. And as the 8th graders walk up, it's another strong class. How many we got? I don't want to say it. I want to say 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 8th graders. We got Easton Browning, Charlie Hammonds, Easton Burge, Tanner Weinel, Gunnar Coons, Brian Bockerstedt, and Travis Carter. But again, we've got a big group of 8th graders, which means obviously we're excited about the future. These guys are going to be the future. We got great leaders on the team to show them how it's done. And this group here coming in has already got a solid foundation of the baseball IQ and baseball knowledge that we always love to see as coaches, because then we don't have to teach it. We don't have to waste the time to teach it. These guys just know it. And so we can move on to the more difficult plays or bunt situations and first and third and all that kind of stuff, which we've already told everyone that we're leaps and bounds over what we've had to do the last 2 years. Like, these kids are just picking it up and moving right along to the next thing, which is awesome. We don't have to spend a whole practice on just one rundown between first and second base. We've nailed that in the first couple minutes, and we move on. So it's been a pleasure, that's for sure. How do you guys think open gyms and practices have been going so far?
It's been going good. We've been working hard and putting the work in and all that.
Yeah, everyone's like worked together really well. They've taught us things to where the newcomers don't know. And we just really learn new things about each other and how to play the game.
I think they're going pretty well. The older guys have helped us through things and stuff.
I think it's been cool, pretty good, and everyone's working hard, so.
It's been going pretty good, and we've noticed that Easton can't hit a local ball with the city bat.
I think everything's been going pretty good. Everyone's been putting in the work and working on
Yeah, I think it went pretty well, because I remember at the end of last year, we were ending off where we started this year, so that's great that we got to start off where we ended this year and build on top of that so early, so I think it went great.
As you can tell, this class likes to pick on each other, so that's they always keep me entertained as well. This one's especially, everybody's mostly new, but for the new guys, how has it been being a part of this team?
Been pretty cool. You know, people taught us a lot, all the coaches and older guys. It's been going real good.
Yeah, some of us were here last year, but for the new kids, they've really looked up to people. And they're not scared to ask questions for what they need to learn.
As a new person on the team, it's been pretty good because the older guys have helped us, and it's been really fun with them.
I think the new guys doing pretty good. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think it's been going pretty good. We've all been working together, just moving forward.
I think being a part of this team has really showed me teamwork and discipline.
Yeah, the new guys have been great. Like, so I was here last year, but the guys this year, they just picked up and started playing with us. First year, they played high school ball with us, and they've done great jobs.
That's what it's about, picking each other up. But our last question is a toss-up. Hopefully you all have better answers. But who is your favorite sports figure right now and why?
I like Alligator Cruz. Pretty cool. Good player and everything.
I'd say Fernando Tatis or Ronald McKinney. They have a really strong arm and they play with swag and just have fun with them.
I would probably say Alligator Cruz because I like how he plays loose when he plays.
I love LA Cruz too, and also like watching some basketball too. I like to take it over.
same with Brian Gunner and Easton Browning. I like Abigail Cruz. He gives off a good attitude, and if he makes an error, he picks right back up.
I don't really have a favorite sports figure right now. I just like to look up to my parents and people in my life.
Yeah, my favorite doesn't get talked about a lot. But Spencer Steer, first baseman. Man, he's always so calm playing first base, Gold Glove candidate. I feel he doesn't get talked about enough. He's a great player, very underrated. So I like him.
Heck yeah, not bad answers, especially by Travis. He's trying to get brownie points from mom and dad here. But no, guys, we appreciate y'all being up here. This is our last class. The seventh graders, we told this year that we wanted them to play their last year at shorter mound distances, shorter bases, and so that's why they're not up here this year. But again, I can't say enough about our coaching staff that we have. This group of kids are learning quickly. I can't express that enough. There's one practice, and I'll just tell the story. There's one practice, last year or 2 years ago, where we were doing just pickoffs and rundowns between first and second. Super simple. Like I thought once I showed them a couple times, that they could do that on their own. Well, we spent the whole practice. So we spent the whole hour and a half, and we didn't get to like the rundowns between second and third. We stayed at first and second. And, that was one of those nights as a coach, you go home a little bit depressed because you're like, am I doing a good enough job? Am I teaching what I know? Is it transferring? Well, this group, it does. Like, we pick it up. We're just on the turf field yesterday, and we were doing first and third defenses. And we blew right through that, and then we were first and third offense and working on our base running game. And then we hitting double barrel infield, outfield. And so we don't have to just stay on one subject per se the whole practice. We can move it right along where we're teaching them more advanced stuff. And so as coaches, I know as a coaching staff, we appreciate that. So this is our 2026 Pendleton County Wildcats baseball team. Thank you all for coming out.
Good job, boys.
Yeah, I just need a few minutes because they're still.
That's
fine. We still got girls taking pictures right now, so me and Nate's gonna just kind of waste a little bit of time here and kind of fill in this spot here. I figured this was gonna happen. Those beauty queens back there, they have to take the time taking those pictures, right? So I think it's very unique that you got a guy like Nate that has come back to the community to give back to the community. And I think it's really great that he's kind of take this program and he's trying to build the program. And that takes time and a lot of patience when you're doing that. So if you was to give advice to young kids that's not here yet, what advice would you give that they need to work on for coming into your program?
Well, I think the boys kind of talked about it. Thankfully, they talked about it, just asking them normal questions. It's all about work ethic, like, and not giving up. We talked about that. If we just gave up, we would never know the potential that we hold. And so our jobs as coaches, and you understand this too, is to push the kids to that potential. Sometimes they like it, and sometimes they don't.
Most times they don't.
Yeah, and that's a part of coaching that we got to learn about each kid. Whether it's the boys or the girls, how do we push them? How do we push them to their max potential? And so that's something we talk about with the boys. And I think Jaden Ford mentioned the mentality aspect. We sent out a survey before the season started. Coach Yelton, I'm not going to lay claim to that. Coach Yelton did, because I don't understand the technology side of it, and that's why we have another reason we have a great coaching staff. They help me out there, but put out a survey, and that was one of the number one answers. Like, how do I gain confidence, and how do I become mentally stronger? And so those are things that we kind of talk about. You know, we're not necessarily experts, but we give them our kind of life advice per se. And one thing Coach Carlisle always talks about, you know, we're trying to make them better human beings on the field and off the field. And so that's another job that nobody really sees as we do as coaches as well. But no, like it's about mentality, never giving up. Like, it's okay to be criticized, you know, constructive criticism, because that's how you're going to improve. You're like, oh, okay, I didn't know I swung that way. Let's move our hands back a little bit. Don't get mad that someone's trying to help you. They're actually trying to help and not hurt you. But those are things we talk about with the baseball team.
So I would just elaborate on what you just said. A lot of times when we get young players in and we're making adjustments with swings and the way they handle the bat, they'll be like, well, this feels weird. And I'm like, well, that's because you've been doing it wrong, right? And so it's breaking the bad habits that they picked up. But I think the big thing is with young kids is it's okay to fail. And when you play this game, baseball or softball, you're going to fail, you know. And I've always told my girls, a 50% on a test, you sure don't want to go home and tell mom and dad, right? That's bad. But if you bat 500 in this game, you're a stud. So both of our games is a game of failures. And to me, it's how does those kids handle the failures once they get there, right? Nobody wants to fail, and nobody wants to see their kid fail. But once again, it's that life lesson that you talk about. And I think the hardest thing to be able to coach a young player in is it's okay that you fail. I'm not going to get on you for failing.
Right.
Like, you know, I just think in today's time, it's just a hard thing because everything is hard in this game.
Right.
Like, you know, and swinging a bat to me is one of the things that you try to break it down simple, but it's really complex. There's a lot of things going on at one time. So we're getting closer here. We gotta kill a few more minutes.
Yeah, I got you. And Coach, I talked about Coach Carlisle, and the boys will know this. I mean, he says this more than once a week. He probably says it more like 3 to 5 times a week. But it's a game of failure, just like you're talking about. And he breaks it down even more. We're going to fail 7 out of 10 times hitting, and that's a 300 average, and you're in the Hall of Fame. You know, maybe that's at every level, and so we have to be able to learn from that and learn from our mistakes. And we tell the boys it's not a mistake; it's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. And if we don't learn from it, we're hard-headed, we don't see what's going on, we're not accepting that criticism, then it's a mistake. It's only a mistake if we don't learn from it. But those are the type of things that we're teaching the boys and girls. If you're all wondering what goes on during practice and stuff, that's just a little bit of the insight. It's more than just, swing the bat, throw the ball. Like we do a whole lot more. There's I'm sure James does it too, but sometimes, I don't know, 2 to 3 times a year, maybe more than that, we have a classroom setting. We go in there and we draw up on the boards. We watch videos, like who's your favorite player? Well, let's watch how he prepares. Because we only get them for our practices an hour and a half. And so if they truly want to improve their game, they're going to have to do more at home as well. And we tell them, watch video of your favorite player. Research that player. I'm sure there's videos of that guy in the cage hitting T-words. And our guys they might get tired of how much we do T-work, the simple stuff, but I mean, every single day they're doing it in the big leagues. So it's good enough for us to do at this level too. So it's a lot of repetition. But like I said, we focused on the hitting side of things this off season, and hopefully that shows up during the season as well. Is there something specific that you focused on from last season to this season?
Well, one of our main issues last year was we could get runners on, but we couldn't get runners in. we probably lost several games by 1 or 2 runs because we left probably.
Yeah, I think it might be.
We've lost those games because we left runners on, and we had one game I think I counted like 8 runners in scoring positions that we couldn't get in, and we lost by 2 runs. And so we really worked at trying to get the mentality of like, what do we got to do to win these games, you know? And it's a hard sell sometimes because one thing that I find really hard with young athletes is teaching sacrifice. Everybody wants the glory. Everybody wants to hit the home run, right? Not too many people want to lay the bunt down and get thrown out or hit a fly ball to be able to score that because it's not Sports Center, right? We all want the Sports Center moment, right? We like the half court shot here a few days ago, right? But I always tell my girls, you win and lose on little things. And so we really try to practice the little things a lot. We concentrate a lot on glove work, footwork. I coached with a lady that was an All-American, and she taught me it's ball, base, backup. Play the ball first. If you don't have the ball, find the base, get to the base, and then you're backing somebody up. So I always tell my girls, nobody's eating popcorn on the field. Everybody's got a job and everybody's moving. And it's a really hard, like, when they've not been used to that, to get that done. So, if I had anything for the baseball and softball program or any other programs is the kids really need the fundamentals by the time they get here.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to teach the fundamentals when you're
Already. Yeah.
because it's like right now, like we're dealing with rain, and like last night we had baseball, track, and softball at the football field almost at one time, right? Because we can't get out on our field. So you have to get really creative on drills and things to do. And like last night, we couldn't throw a ball for a while. So my girls, we just run bases, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "Well, we can't throw balls, so we got to do something, right?" And base running is very important. So, yeah. That's the key, I think, is fundamentals. We work a lot of fundamentals, so, yeah. All right, we're gonna take, probably about a 20-minute, 30-minute break here to get the boys in and the girls out, or the girls in, the boys out. And I think we still got some parents coming in, so we're gonna allow that. Boys are gonna go take photos, yeah. All right.